Hi dear students, today we're going to study The Seven Ages by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, the 16th century playwright and poet, is the greatest of literary figures in the world. He wrote around 37 plays and a number of poems. Here, the Seven Ages is not a poem, it is actually an extract from Shakespeare's play As You Like It. Let me repeat myself. It's not a poem. It's an extract from Shakespeare's play As You Like It. So let's begin doing this extract. Let's learn. Let's study this extract. What Shakespeare really says in this. So it begins by all the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. I'm sure that you have already heard these lines. You have read these lines. They're very often quoted. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. So the world is a metaphor for stage. If the world is a stage, what are we guys? We got to be the actors. We, men and women, got to be players, the actors. Pretty easy. They have their exits and their entrances. Exit refers to death and entrance refers to life, to birth. So the world is a stage and we guys are actors and we take birth, we enter upon this stage and then we exit this stage. Entrance refers to birth and exit refers to death. So we guys come into this life, we guys come up upon this stage and then we exit this, we leave this. We enter upon this stage or world when we take birth and we exit this stage when we die. And then it says, and one man in his time plays many parts. And every human being in his lifetime plays many parts. He's got a number of roles, a number of stages to go through. His acts being seven. So Shakespeare says that the man has to do a number of roles in this life, and then he goes on to say that those roles are seven, that there are seven stages in a man's life. Now, the seven stages that Shakespeare gives here are just a generalization. For example, he says that you become a soldier, then you become a justice, but all the people don't become soldiers. All the people don't become just judges. He says you fall in love, but all the people don't fall in love. So what he's saying is just a generalization. Just a generalization. So the first stage that he talks about is at first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. The first stage of a man is that of a baby. Infant means baby. Mewling, crying, and puking, vomiting. Where? In the nurse's arms, in the caretaker's arms. Easy to understand. Then it says, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face. Then the whining schoolboy with his satchel. Whining means crying. A crying schoolboy, screaming schoolboy, a schoolboy who goes to school screaming with his satchel, with his bag, and shining morning face. Before sending to school, mothers give a wash to their kids. Mothers give a bath to their kids. So the face of the child is shining, creeping like a snail, unwillingly. Then it says, creeping like a snail, unwillingly to school. Creeping like a snail. A snail is a creature that moves very slowly. So the child is said to be creeping like a snail. The child is going to school very slowly, as slowly as a snail, and is going unwillingly. When you are unwilling to do something, you do it slowly as well, or you do it at a snail's speed because you're forced to do it. You don't really want to do it. There is no enthusiasm, no interest in it. So you feel no motivation to do it, no energy to do it. But you're being forced to, then you will do it like a snail. So the child is creeping like a snail to school. How? Unwillingly, reluctantly. He's reluctant to go to school. But because he's being forced, he's going there at a snail's pace. The poor child. It happened with us all, didn't it? So the first stage is that of a baby, the second stage is that of a schoolboy, and the third stage, let's look at that. And then the lover, sighing like furnace. So the third stage is that of a lover. Shakespeare makes a generalization that after school, a man falls in love, and he sighs like a furnace. Means you burn on the inside like a furnace. You're burning with passion inside you. There's a great fire of love inside you, as a furnace sighs, or when the furnace burns intensively, the sound of the sigh-like sound is there. The same sound is made by a lover who is burning with passion for his beloved. With a woeful ballad, woeful means sad, and ballad means a love song. So he sings a sad love song made to his mistress's eyebrow. And he this song praises his mistress's eyebrows. He's probably missing his beloved's eyebrow. He thinks about the beautiful eyebrows of his mistress, and he burns with passion, and he sighs like a furnace, and sings a sad song, which is made to his mistress's eyebrow. That's it for now. Thank you.